So we're pleased to be joined by returning Leicester Lions racer Kyle Howarth today. Kyle, first of all, welcome back to the club. And how was your winter been? Do you get some time off Speedway and a chance to chill out, time off the bike?
Yeah, yeah, it's been a pretty good winter to be honest. Obviously, been nice. My wife brought our first child into the world, and kind of worked perfect timing in October, and got really the last 5, 6 months to enjoy watching him grow and really spend some nice family time. But I'm really definitely looking forward to getting back racing now.
Yeah, does that has that brought about some long nights and general tiredness overall?
Yeah, I don't miss the first 5, 6 weeks, like because obviously the little one waking up all the time. But no, he's been great. Obviously, I think, like I said, couldn't have picked a perfect time. Obviously, coming into the world, and as we all know, British Speedway in general can be quite busy and it can be quite hectic. So I really enjoyed the months just to enjoy watching grow and spend time with my family. But yeah, Speedway's around the corner and it's back to business.
Yeah, do you work over the winter, Kyle? Because obviously it's quite a long winter nowadays for 5 or 6 months in some cases. So do you work?
Yeah, yeah. I actually work for my father-in-law, but I work for a company called Ramsbury Estates in Wiltshire on the building side. So literally, I think as soon as the season finished and then Ronnie was born, I went back to working within 10 days and just started working. And that was it. October, November, December, January, and February, and then this is my last week, and then I'm pretty much done, and then it's Speedway starts.
Yeah, like you say, it's time to think about Speedway once again. You've already been involved in the Glasgow pre-season training camp, which by all accounts involved falling down mountains and crashing go-karts and so on. Was that good to get back in the swing of things?
No, it was great. I'm a big fan of the team bonding stuff. Like it's good just to like go meet the lads away from away from being at the track and just everyone just getting to know each other and just having a laugh away from Speedway because sometimes at the track everyone can be so serious and press day turns up and everyone's focusing on press day and wanting to get some laps in and do some testing where everyone were there and we just all had a chat and got to know each other and it was really good. Obviously we did some photo shoot stuff and then meet the fans at night, what was really great. And then did a few training classes, spin classes, and in the gym, and then did a bit of go karting. That was good. Obviously, I was doing all right till I crashed, and then the we did went up walking some mountain and did about just under 10 miles in up this mountain and top to bottom. So that was good. Obviously, we all worked together, and it was just like I said, just to get to know the lads away from Speedway and actually all have a laugh.
Yeah, I know Leicester have got their day planned on press day as well, where the riders will be getting together, although most of them do know each other pretty well. And for you, it is going back to Leicester effectively because you were captain of the championship team a few years ago. But I know how proud you were to win the title with Sheffield, and you've had a long connection with them. Does this feel in your career like the right time to make a move? You know, sometimes you can be in one place for too long, but you did have a good time at Sheffield.
Yeah, for sure. It's 9 seasons and I enjoyed it and was able to win titles there with Championship, Premiership, KO Cup, pairs, stuff like that. So it's been nice and I've really enjoyed my time at the club and to be able to bring success to the club's been great. But yeah, it was time for a move and I did say in an interview last year, I think I was ready for a move, I think, after we won the league, but obviously we just won the Premiership and then I got invited back. So kind of it was obviously thinking then, but no, I think this year was last year. Well, that was it for me. I just wanted a fresh start. I felt personally, I just went a bit stale there, and I needed a fresh start, a bit of a kick onwards. And I actually, when I was been thinking about it and talking about it with my family, and I always said I wouldn't mind going back to Leicester because I always said my it wasn't I wasn't done at Leicester, and I had some really good years at Leicester with working with Stuart, and we had some really good meetings, and we got to the playoffs, we got to the finals. So and I rode it really well. I scored points there, and when I've been there in the Premiership with Sheffield, I've scored points there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that challenge and working back with Stuart and the lads. And it's a track what suits me. I think obviously there's so many racing lines, and it's a track what you have to really attack. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that challenge.
I think certainly when you rode in the championship, the fans enjoyed the fact that you did just that. You attacked and you were very, very entertaining to watch. And also, you're coming into a team which is very much established. In fact, you're the only new face in the team, but you know the boys. You've ridden with them
Yeah.
before, many of them at Wolverhampton. So there won't be too much unfamiliarity there. You should be able to click straight in.
Yeah, for sure. And but when it's Speedway, when it's your job, you just go there and you got to get your job done. And but I know the lads and Sam, Ryan, know Maxwell, know Cookie. So yeah, know them all pretty well. So just going into the team. But I think that's one thing I'm really looking forward to, going into a fresh team and being put on the edge and just you've got to prove yourself. So that's one thing I'm really looking forward to. And I haven't looked forward to see like a season for this long for a while now, and I've got two new clubs, two fresh starts. I've got some really good people around me, mechanics and sponsors and stuff like that. So yeah, this year I feel like I've got a bit of a spark back in myself because last year was a bit tough on and off the track, and uh, yeah, just that fresh start, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was surprised to see your average was down to well only just over five. And I know there's bonus points there, and quite often you can finish behind Jack Holder, for example, and that actually takes your average down. But you must feel there's more scope in that to stick that up a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Like it doesn't help, obviously. Yeah, get the bonuses, but you get the bonus point, but your average can still go down. So, I had plenty of bonus points for sure, but no, I know what I can do and I know what I can achieve, and I can be a very good consistent rider, and I want to get back to that. And last year was just up and down, and I just couldn't find any consistency, and it was a bit frustrating for me because obviously I'm renowned for being a consistent rider, and I can make starts, I can pass, and I can win races from the front. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I've shown it in the past what I can do in the Premiership and what I can do from at home and away tracks. So I'm looking forward to getting to back to the best, Kyle.
Have you had the conversation with Stuart yet on in terms of exactly what he expects from you? I'm sure he'll have his instructions for all seven riders, and presumably when he contacted you to sign you earlier in the winter, there would have been something said about what he thinks he can get from you.
Yeah, for sure. I think Stuart wants races in his team, and obviously he's worked with me in the past, hasn't he? And he knows what I'm like, and he knows what I bring to the table. And one of them, when we spoke, he liked that my equipment was always second to none, and he said, like, I don't mess about. I bring my mechanics and like I said, just my equipment in general. He likes that. He doesn't want riders who messing about with second all breaking down stuff left, right, and centre. So that was one of them too. And he knows what rider I am. He said that on the phone, and he said that's what I want in my team, who just gives 100% all, where we go home and away. And then obviously he knows what I can do around Leicester, and he knows I can score points around there. So yeah, when Stuart rang, it was for me, it was a no-brainer, and that was one club I was looking to go to. And then Stuart rang, and it just happened to be right.
Do you expect to settle straight back into the Leicester track as being a home track? I'm sure you'll get plenty of laps before the season gets underway, but it is a track where home riders do tend to flourish, and if you can get set up there properly, it can be tough for away riders.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I'm looking forward to just getting back there. I know what it's about, the track, but I'm looking forward to getting practicing and getting finding that home setup again, because there always is that little home setup. And as you just mentioned, like the riders there seem to always have that little bit of advantage where Stuart rips the starts and he rips it coming out the corner sometimes in bits and bobs. So kind of a bit of an old, like a bit like Wolves, where once you get to know it, how the track works from heat one to heat six, and then from heat six to heat 12, you kind of know where to set your bike up from the start, change it for the middle, and fit and change it for the end. So yeah, it's one of them places. So looking forward to that. And you know, I like the track. It makes a bit of dirt. It's Stuart likes to make the starts consistent. Well, that'll be nice to get him back to. And yeah, going from there.
You've always been regarded as a good team man. You get stuck in the pits and on the track. You help people out. But do you have individual goals as well? Still, I'm talking things like British finals and stuff like that. Would you like to really make an impact in those events as well?
Yeah, for sure. It's like that's what I do it for. I come here to I race my bike and I enjoy it, but on a team perspective, I want to be the best. I want to be the best I can and do the best for the team, and deliver the points and put the points on the board. And I want to be in a winning team because once you've been in a winning team and you've won titles, it's a nice feeling. And to come towards the end of the season and you've worked so hard all from 1 to 7, from March till October to lifting that trophy, it's a really nice feeling. And I've done that, and I want more of that. And cut into an individual, yeah, of course I do, because I want to be able to prove myself I can do it, and I really do believe I can do it. And the day I don't believe I can do it is the day I won't ride a bike. And so I think my riding style says it all. Sometimes I'm a rider who gives it all and goes out there, and every time I'm at the tapes, you know what I'm gonna give. So once that hunger's gone, I won't be riding, but no, it's still with me, and I'm here to race.
That's good to hear because that's exactly what the fans enjoy seeing. We're talking about 2 weeks before the start of the season. What does the next couple of weeks hold? Are the bikes all built, or is it just a case now of getting on track and getting laps in?
For sure, like all the bikes are ready and prepped, all ready to go. Just now waiting for the tracks to open up and start getting some pre-season. I've got a few practices booked in the next few weeks now, so I'm looking forward to that. The weather seems to be getting a lot kinder to us. Obviously, I've got blue skies in the background here, so that's nice. So yeah, it's all coming together, and obviously we've got Dougie's testimonial on the 22nd at Leicester, so that'll be nice. And yeah, it's from then, it's go time.
Go time, and Leicester start off with knockout cup home and away against Birmingham. No one really knows what to expect from Birmingham because they've got a completely different team to last season. But do you think that should be a good start for Leicester?
Yeah, it's a good tester, isn't it? Just to put it out there. And obviously Birmingham have done good, the team they've signed. Obviously, but it's all up in the air this early. Everyone obviously looks at the sheet and so they're gonna finish there. But as we all know, it's a long season and anything can happen. But I think for our own personal goal, it's to get the ball rolling and get some wins on the board and get the confidence flowing in the team and go from there.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Kyle, really appreciate you joining us, and we look forward to catching up with you later on in March because it's not too far away.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.